Hey everyone, it's me, Carolyn. I'm protector of the small on Tumblr and Pikachu Pirate pretty much everywhere else. So a couple of my followers told me that they would be interested in watching a video of me doing my makeup. Disclaimer, this is all going to be one shot. It's done on my iPhone. The camera work's probably going to be shitty. I'm probably going to make a lot of stupid little typos and stuff like that. So just bear with me. I'll try to make my makeup video tutorial thing as pleasant for all parties involved as possible. So the look I'm going for today is Green Envy. I've never really done it before because this is a brand new dress. I'm wearing some fancy green nail polish, which I thought I had the bottle right here, but I don't. It's e.l.f. nail polish. I don't remember what the color name is, but it's green and pretty. Anyway, so I have just gotten out of the shower, which is why my hair looks a little cray. But I've already picked out my jewelry, and so I'm kind of going to do makeup that sort of goes with my jewelry and goes with my dress, and also goes with my hair, which the lighting in here is crappy. Sorry, it's my crappy upstairs bathroom. But my hair is kind of like pinkish, purplish, orangish. So that's kind of the color scheme we're going for now. Anyways, I'm gonna prop you up right over here. Ooh. Okay, so you're gonna watch me do my makeup. So the first thing that I do, this is my face. I'm completely fresh-faced, and the only thing I have on is my skin medication, Epiduo, and I use Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisture for combination skin. I do have, as you can see, I have acne, I have kind of an uneven skin tone, I have pretty oily skin, my hair gets pretty greasy, and I wash my hair every other day, but that's been good for me, making that change in my beauty routine, so it's all good in the hood. But the first thing that I do, first makeup that I ever put on, is Maybelline New York Super Stay 24 Control, and the color I use is cream. And I just use that like as spot concealer. I don't use it as like a base or anything, and since I do have oily, super acne prone skin, I try to keep the makeup over the majority of my face as light as possible, just because in my experience none of the makeup that I've ever bought has ever really worked to give me like the lasting coverage that I need. It usually just ends up making me break out worse than I have before. And so, to just avoid that whole mess, I just do this. And so, I also use it as under eye concealer to sort of hide the dark circles under my eyes. I just really lightly pat it with my finger. I apply it with the little wand applicator and then just blend and pat it into my skin with just my finger, and I wash my hands before I've done all this. As one should, slash just getting out of the shower, you know, that helps too. Okay, so that's that. And then I use Maybelline New York Dream Matte Powder. The color that I use is Sand, which is a medium tone. And I just lightly pat it all over my face. Don't go crazy with the powder either, just sort of use it to even everything out. It helps set the concealer stick, and as you can see, because I have my bangs down, I'm not really putting any makeup at all on my forehead, but with the powder I will lift up my bangs and do a little bit just over my eyebrows, where my bangs sort of meet my face, and I get it all over my top lids. So I have a nice smooth base of a neutral skin tone color for my eyeshadow to go on too, because eyeshadow and eye makeup is really what I love to do the best. So since sort of my theme for today's outfit is Green with Envy, I have a couple of different options for eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is from Hot Topic. I don't remember what the name of it is, but it is a nice sparkly mint green. Then I have this high intensity pigment from L'Oreal. This is Showy, is this color duo, but I only use the metallic shimmery blue over there. You can see that I've been really using this because the metal underneath is showing through. And then I also have this huge kit of eyeshadow. I think my sister gave this to me as a gift. I think she got it from Kohl's. It's Flirt limited edition eyeshadow set. It's nice. It has a million colors. And from this set, I'm mostly going to be using the silvers and the grays that are in here. And not too much else. Oh! I found my nail polish. So here it is. Here's the e.l.f. nail polish that I have been using. The color is teal blue. That is the color of eyeshadow that I'm using. Or the color of nail polish that I'm using anyways. So I have my face base done, and now I'm going to get to work on the eyeshadow. So I probably break 1,000,001 rules doing eyeshadow this way, but I either just use my fingers to apply my makeup, I use a Q-tip, or I'll use the applicator that comes with the eyeshadow. I've never really invested any money in like brushes or anything like that. I just sort of do things my own way. I've been doing my own crazy makeup since middle school, like 6th grade, and I'm now going to be a sophomore in college. Phew, for a while. So yeah, we're going to start off with actually the Showy duo from L'Oreal. And it comes with a little applicator, so I'm going to use that. And for this, I think we're going to get a close-up, because this is where my makeup gets the most interesting. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to apply it right to the lash line. Because I like to do really bold eyeshadow. And this color is I like metallics, I like sparkly things. I don't really go in for matte eyeshadows, really. And I like the bold, bright colors. And this is going to get sort of sprinkling its powder all over my face, which is dumb, but nothing to do about it, really. So here I am, applying it just to the lash line, so that I have a nice, bright pop of color right at the lash line. And I'm careful to sort of keep it right above the lashes, not getting too far out to the sides, although I do wing it out just a little bit off to either side. So now we're done with that. And now sorry, I have to use both hands to open this other one. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm going to use the eyeshadow from Hot Topic. And I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this because that's how I like to roll. It helps give me, personally at least, makes me feel like I have more control over how much of my eye makeup that I'm putting on, where I'm putting it. So I'm going to start at the inside corner, overlapping it with the Showy eyeshadow just a little bit, and just moving out so it's really bright right at the inside corner of my eye. Turn so you can get a better view of it. There we go. And then just making it really nice and bright, and sort of this bright minty green going on. A little bit of blue tones in there too, which is nice because it makes my eyes look nice and hazily, which I really love. So here I am. And try not to get this eyeshadow too far above my brow bone, which is right there. And then I am going to take some shadow all the way up to my brows, which I don't do anything to my eyebrows. I pluck them myself. But that is about it. And then I just gotta hold on. Forgot to rip off a tissue to wipe my hands off with. Since I've washed my hands before I've done all this, I don't worry about contaminating my makeup, although that is something you should be careful about when you're using your fingers to apply makeup, is you don't want dirty hands, because that will make your makeup dirty, and that's how you get pink eye. Also, if you ever share makeup with anyone, which is not recommended, make sure you're washing your hands and using a Q-tip to apply somebody else's makeup, because you don't really, and try to use a fresh end of the Q-tip every time you dip it back into your eyeshadow. But anyway, so now I'm going to use sort of a darker silvery gray color right under my brows. There you go, it just got all over me. Right under my brows to kind of complement the silver that's in a lot of my jewelry. And I have no idea what this eyeshadow is colored. It's just one of the ones that's in my kit. So they were not individually named. There's never like a little card that told me what each one was named. So I'm just blending this silver in with like the blues and greens in my eyeshadow. So it's a nice sort of gradient. It's really bright at the lash line. It's sort of like a paler right there, and then it's like silvery up top. And I think just to make everything look a little more green, there is a green color in here, which I'll show it to you on my finger before I put it on my eye. I'm just gonna lightly, super lightly, dust this across the middle of my eyelid. Use a different finger to blend so we get more of that green color, since my look that I'm going for today is green with envy. And yeah, oh, I like that a lot. And I've never done this look before. This is me just telling you everything on the fly. This video is 11 minutes long. I'm sorry, it's almost done. Everything else I do does not take this long, I promise. So I'm gonna have to put you down for this again because I need both hands to do my eyeliner, but I have two different eyeliners that I use. This is Onyx Unstoppable from Maybelline, is this pencil crayon liner that I have. It's sort of a thicker point, a thicker crayon, and then I have Wet n Wild Mega Liner, which I just dropped. Give us a second here. Oh yeah, you can see my messy bathroom in the background, great. So, liquid eyeliner, the shade is black. Aw, you know, pretty standard stuff. Okay, so I'm going to set you down over here again so I can do my eyeliner. And this is where I will mess up my makeup the most. Hands down, I always fuck up my eyeliner. And usually I just use a Q-tip or my finger or a piece of tissue and a little bit of my moisturizer, the Neutrogena, just to get everything off, because that works better for me than using, like, you know, your standard makeup removal, which I find just sort of takes all of my makeup off and makes a big smeary mess, and it's horrible and I hate it. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the liquid liner right at the upper lash line, just to make sure that I get eyeliner all the way down into my lash line, so I don't have any gaps of like blue-green at the lash line. Because for me personally, I find I have terrible control over liquid liners. I can never get them to make my wings the way that I want them. It's when I'm most likely to smear my makeup everywhere and have it look horrible. So just to avoid that, I only use it to get the eyeliner right up into my lash line. As you can see, it's just right there in the lash line. So now I'm going to use this to draw on wings. I like to do really bold eyes, because my eyes are one of my best features, so I highlight it. So now I'm going to do a wing and thicken up the line. I'm getting eyeliner all over my face. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's that eye down. And I try to keep my eyes as symmetrical as possible, but you know, I find that unless you really mess it up, most people aren't going to notice the minute details. So